Alright. Woo. Tired game strong, man. I am so tired. Let's see. Need to go ahead and do that. Alright, well, hey, what's up, Dylan? Argument's going to be released. Yeah, I know. I didn't have on my mic. I'll go ahead and start up engine 2. Hashtag road to 200, man. Hashtag road to 200. Unfortunately, these exams have been all this week, and it has been kicking my tail. I still have to wait until Friday until I'm even done with my exams. But at least I'll be out at like 10 something my time on Friday. So. I assume that the normal crew that usually flies with us isn't with us today, or not with us yet, because of how early I'm streaming. I usually don't stream this early, but since I got home early, might as well go ahead and stream. There goes. I think that's a 777, I think. Oh, yep, that is. 777-300. Nice. Alright, switch these over to continuous. And tell you what, we'll go ahead and come over here. What was it? Oh, it ain't even started. Of course, good thing I checked. No, it's all good. It doesn't really matter. But it was the win 4 Alpha. 11 Bravo. View kept transition, I believe. View kept, we're going to ILS Zulu 11, right? We'll figure out why there's a discontinuity. Oh no, we'll just go straight in. Name Doe straight in. I'm going to assume that all of them here in Brazil are 5,000 as well. So we're going to turn on our traffic. Class 5 is set. And we'll go ahead and start our taxi out. Nothing on Unicom. SBGR traffic. Taxi 09 left for departure. Hit mode C. No descent path after bro 33. Alright, cool. Flying a little bit of a new airline. We're flying GOL. They're a Sky Team partner, so we'll fly with them. Especially since I want to try to knock out some airports while I'm in South America. Knock out something that I can while I'm down here. I was just going to fly directly back up to Atlanta, but I was like, nah, I might as well go in and knock out some airports while I'm over here. I do not know a Brazilian accent or nothing like that, so we're just gonna have to stick with the normal American voice. That might aggravate some people. It might be one of those whatever type moments. Some people. We'll go ahead and ding the cabin. 5 minutes. You can go ahead and be seated for departure. Since we're already coming up on the runway already. I am using PMDG's 737 repaint for it. Since I didn't find one online, plus I don't even know what their current livery is. So I'll go ahead and say SBGR traffic, take off, 09 left. Go ahead and turn on the weather radar. And we're ready to go. Like we're set and we're ready. So, and 777-300 is going to go ahead and do his thing. All right, let's go ahead and get to it. We'll do a roll-on departure. Take off our set. Hey, knots. 100 knots. Airspeed is alive. V1. Rotate. Pause right, gears going up. Drop our nose so we can go ahead and get some speed. We will hand fly this departures for a little bit. Alright, flaps 2. Flaps 1. How you doing, Mr. Airplane? And from Poland, mess. Whew, that's crazy. Yo, thank you for all the support, man. Thank you for stopping by the stream as well, man. I really appreciate it. Alright, go ahead and drop the nose here. We'll go ahead and put this all the way back to our cruising altitude, which is 340. Turn that off. Oh, what we didn't do, duh. We didn't turn on any of that. It's all good. Mistakes happen, mistakes happen. We already passed our altitude, so we'll go ahead and set standard pressure. I don't know why the ground's so blurry, Blue Jaws. I don't know why. I have a feeling that my simulator is broken again, but we're not gonna mind that for now. flaps can go ahead and go up. Yeah, I don't know why it looks so patchy. It's a little bit weird. Actually, I might. Actually, no. We'll do that after the fight's over. It's not that bad. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let me go ahead and come to display. Oh, duh. That's why. Just have that on low. You said it's a medium. That might take a little bit to load as well. Roll it back. Shouldn't take that long, but it might take just a minute. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it might take a minute, you guys. Sorry if it does take still a long time. It should just take a minute. Just a little bit of a minute. It's not gonna be that long. There you go. So I need to make sure I actually get that settled before I start my simulator. That's a note for today. I'm going to turn off the landing lights, seatbelts. I think they were supposed to continue. No, they were supposed to back to off. Which is better. I like Boeing. I do love Boeing, but I like hand flying a lot of things. But if I'm like going to an unfamiliar airport, I'm not gonna lie, I would probably say Airbus if I was going to an unfamiliar airport, just because I know it's automated. Boeing does require a lot of stuff for you to do. But if I'm going to a totally unfamiliar airport, I would probably want to fly in Airbus. I mean, but then again, it also really doesn't matter to me. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I actually prefer McDonnell Douglas over anything else. Yeah, Jaws, I have flown to Dubai. I need to fly back to Dubai eventually. eventually. It's been a long time. I'm talking about last year, and last year just around this time was the last time I flew to Dubai, my 777. I need to take a flight back out there eventually. We're gonna drop below 10. Since we'll drop below 10, we'll go ahead and turn on the anti-systems. So let's say TAI is over 10 degrees. Yeah, you already know. Oh, they don't have the thing. Cool. I didn't know that they didn't have the overhead display. You know, they have that. You guys go ahead and ask questions if you have any questions. I'll try to answer them to my best ability. And I am working on something for my 1,000 subs. I'm working on something for it. I don't want to tell you what it is just yet. And it might be a little bit late, but I'm working on it. Can I make a FMC tutorial? Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, that's not a problem. Thing is, I'm not a good editor. Like for anything, I can't really edit. So I feel like live stream is the easiest for me to go. Yeah, you know that's actually not that bad. I can go through it. To find a software that I can actually like edit stuff with and actually be a good editor and actually put videos together and stuff like that. But unfortunately I can't find one. But when I do, don't worry, I will. Is that an airport right there? I'm telling you, it's an airport. No, it's a port, so it's not an airport. So the reason that we are stopping here when we're trying to go to flight level 340 is because this says we need to be between flight level 180 and between flight level 200, which is 20,000 feet, before we can go back up. It's across this waypoint at this right here. And same thing when you go here, I have to be at Bras 22 at flight level 130 and above. That's A means above and B means below, obviously. It's across BRO 33, Wi-Fi level 100 and below, and then so on and so forth. And we should be at, on the localizer, just about at 5,100 feet, give or take. Before I do anything, we go to probably can't go to it just yet. I'll tell you what, we will go ahead and do this though. 155 and 107. No, that's not really the no, that's not it, Jaws. Not more horsepower, the better the scenery looks. Like take Matt Davies for an example. He has an awesome computer. I'm running mine on a laptop, but I can, if I wanted to, run my game just on the same amount of scenery he can. I can lag. I will lag, definitely. But you know, his is better. And also, he uses P3D. I'm using an old box version of FSX, not FSX Steam Edition. So this is what the scenery looks like default, which sucks. But I'll have to buy an add-on, make a different scenery. I'd rather take the old blurry scenery that I have than have a problem where I'm lagging the whole video. And I am all for the immersion, trust me. I want to have the immersion like crazy, but sometimes it just doesn't work out the way I want it. That's one thing I don't do. I don't pirate. Nah. I like to give rights to the developers. Plus, that would just look bad on me. I don't do pirating. Nah, it's not worth it in my eyes. So we should be at our top percent at 30, yeah, give or take 34, 33 now minutes. So we should be sitting in about 33 minutes, give or take. We should be at our cruise at about 7 minutes. We should have 15,000 pounds of fuel. Cool. So I'll tell you what, I'll come back when we go to when we are on our time of descent. But until then, you guys can go ahead and ask me questions, but I will not be on the mic just for saving my voice type purposes and so that you guys can enjoy the little bit of scenery that you can. And I will go and research on how to make my scenery look better without having, having to use something else. But until then, you guys go ahead and enjoy the scenery, and we'll see you at times. Right. Sorry about that. I had to do something. But other than that, the flight was actually supposed to take just about an hour, 15 minutes. Jaws. How you doing, Xavier? Welcome to the stream, man. Sorry if this stream's been boring, you guys. It's a little bit boring. I apologize if that is how you guys feel. I'm trying to find out why, one, my scenery doesn't load in when I land, and two, if I can find like a better like ground scenery so that it does load in. I have Rex 4 textures and Rex 4 clouds, but you know, that might not be the solution to my problems. So what we are going to go ahead and do, open up at Skynex SBBR. But we will try to type in, okay. Waiting. Brasilia, Brazil. So it's 3,400. So we're gonna go out. We're gonna go with 3,500. It's 500. 10.09. And it's gonna be scattered clouds at 4,000 feet, few at 4,500 feet. Winds 110 at 9 knots. And I was right, exactly right. Come on now. Say less. If you don't know how to read a meter, if you don't know how to read that, then you know you need to get on that. Especially if you want to be a virtual airlines pilot, you need to get on that, or just a pilot in general, because meters is what tell you every single thing you need to know about the airport without listening to the ATIS. So if you do not know how to read a meter, get on it. That's all I can say. They say how my scenery's not even loaded in. It's weird. There's some rain clouds and stuff over there. You can see all that. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter where I go, wherever I go, there's always some type of rain clouds or thunderstorms somewhere. I've been noticing that a lot recently. This sadly might be my only flight for today. Maybe I'll try to do another one later on, but this might be my only flight just for today. Go ahead and let the traffic know. We're landing room 11 right, regardless. There goes another GOL. What is it? It's just another scenery. CAI is above, or descent path after, okay. Not a problem. We don't have to be taking it ourselves here in a minute. Is required. Just going to give some drag. That's as much as I can give it. I can give it more than that right there. We're only passing 18,000 feet. Boy, 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 we got a long time to go. Hey Chris Scott, how you doing, man? It's going very well. We are descending for Brasilia. Or Brasilia. That's what I say in my Spanish class. We are now descending for Brasilia. Brazil. How are you doing today, Chris? Yeah, I wish I was too, Chris. I wish they had one for Atlanta, which is where I live. I wish that they had one. And yes, Brasilia is the capital of Brazil. What we were saying in Spanish class. Yeah, I know that they have an airport cam, but I wish it was like, you know, something with that. It was like pretty much, I want to say, worth looking at. I mean, I live about 30 minutes away from Atlanta, so I feel like it's better just to like watch the airport's cam from my home instead. And slow down. Need to be at 220 knots. By 33. This is playing slippery though. This is always one thing I will love about PMDG. Is how you could just like see the other view on the other side. We'll always love that about every PMDG plane to fly. See what I can do now. Let's go ahead and set flaps 1, even though we're pretty high for flaps 1. I'll go ahead and set flaps 1. That would bring it into a little bit bleed off. Flaps extension, we'll go ahead and set flaps 2. Or will that go to, yeah, flaps 2. So flaps 2, we'll go ahead and let out some more spoilers so we can slow down. Coming up on 10,000 feet. We'll go ahead and turn on every single light that we have, because, you know, actually that's not turn on every single light that we have. We don't want to blind people while we're coming in, you know what I'm saying? I do not know what the wheel well light is. I see that light all the time, I don't even hit it. Maybe I should do it when I get on the ground. See one, that same GOL we saw earlier. that's about enough. There are enough flights. Hey Bug, how you doing, man? I'm just flying into Brazil. How you doing, Ultra Gaming? I feel like I've seen that. Hold on. I feel like I've seen Ultra Gaming before. I feel like I have. Huh. Weird. No Espanol. Well, hold on, how would I say that? No Espanol. Even though I just got out of Spanish class a couple hours ago, I'm not really that good with Spanish. I'm not that good with Spanish, so I don't want to like say something and he's like, oh, you're dead wrong, that's not how you say it, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I always love the PMDG NGX. NGX is one of those like standard planes that you can buy. My first plane was the Quality Wing 757. But the NGX will always be in my heart, even though I don't fly it often. It's like the start of every single YouTuber's career for flight simulators. Everybody got the NGX. And not just everybody has the NGX, everybody also has the PMDG 777. Everybody has a 777 as well. I was lucky to even get mine. My PMDG 777, I was lucky. Come back up here, we'll check and make sure we're landing 153. I don't know how often PMDG goes on sale. I think that they went on sale when I bought my my PMDG. So I think I can't confirm, unfortunately. We don't see any traffic, so we're not going to say, hey, we're coming in on blah 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 runway. Since there's no traffic. Even though you should do it, because that's just like common. I can't. Okay. Well, that's a little bit funny. I can't hit VOR. Probably because I just downloaded it and I didn't set the... That's what happened, I didn't set it. Mistakes. I don't even see the clouds anymore. I see the rain over there. I don't see the clouds anymore. Yep, and that's the nearest tower. Hey, if you guys have a suggestion for why the scenery doesn't load on approach, please let me know. Link me to a page where I can fix that. It's not hasn't been a problem. It's just it gets annoying after a while. We'll go ahead and turn on our continuous lights in the cabin. Flight attendants, you can be seated for landing, please. We'll take the I'll take the visual. It's going to be ILS until we get past 4,000 feet. But we're going to be probably taking the visual. Depends on if I can see the runway lights or not. I should be able to turn on my VOR lock now. .9, 107, 107. I can't arm it for some reason, which I find pretty hilarious. So go ahead and set flaps 10. Flaps 10. Can I at least arm the approach? I can't arm none of that. Funny. I'm pretty much on my own. So we'll go ahead and go to 150. Do 157. We will also go ahead and say gear down. Plus 15. Thank you for subscription, Mr. Airplane. Arm those. Flaps 25. Since our plane is high in the nose right now, we will do that. I think I see the runway, so we'll just continue. It's a little bit of a descent right here. Approach. Yeah, you're way off on that approach, my guy. We'll take the speed as well. 153. And we'll go ahead and set flaps 30. And we also have the runway in sight, so. No, we're good. Oh no, I bounced it. Let in the reversers. And we'll go ahead and let go of the auto brakes. I bounced it on an approach actually. And we will turn off on this taxiway on Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Oh, it's gonna be light up. We'll let it up. We'll let up those. Turn that to off. Boom, boom, boom. Start up the APU. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Turn that on, definitely. We'll taxi. Let's see, we did bounce it. But it was. So it was negative 229, which is pretty soft. And then negative 118, which was pretty soft as well. So I bounced it just a little bit. It's all good. Well, welcome to Brasilia. Local time in Brasilia is probably 5:09 p.m. I assume it's 5:09 p.m. Do not quote me on that. Should be 5:00, or in simulator time it's 5:02, but it's actually 5:09 in real life. that means the APU is started successfully. So what we're gonna do is come up here, switch over to APU power. We can go ahead and turn off the packs since we really don't need them anymore since we're on the ground. We'll go to a gate. Let's go to gate 3 small. No need to follow me. We will pick GOL transportees. I would definitely look into that bug. I'll look into that as soon as I taxi to this gate, because that actually might be it. I haven't updated it in a little bit. Gots to love to see that one though. I love to see that one right there. It looks good. And this is what it would look like if you were taxiing to the gate over here. And I see our gate right there. And my master caution light turned on again, which means something else has happened. Which means I didn't do something. Hold on, let me see. What did I not do? Oh, it's probably just because, yeah, air conditioning. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, it's because I turned off the packs. Yes, sir, bro. I'm not flying Delta, and I'm not flying Delta because Delta doesn't have any. Wait a minute. Was that light? Hey, that was that was my taxi light, and then we turned it off. Cool. So let's sort of find out how we're going to taxi into this gate right here. Oh no, I came too close. No! It's a gate simulator X thing. I can never get it, man. I can never get it. Let's see, we're on our APU power. We can go ahead and cut off the engines. Turn off the anti-collision lights. Ask them if they can go ahead and deboard us. Yeah, we parked a bit to the right. We shall request the deboarding services. Come here. Go to the menu. FSX actions. Gates. Ground power. Connect the ground power, please. And kill the APU. We have the air powers. So air will flow in. And we will come to the doors page. Turn on the cargos. We shall wait for this to come over here before we open the main left entry forward. Wait, was it on Batson bug or was it on normal FSX ATC? And we'll go ahead and open up the main door. And there goes the people over there. And you had to look outside. You would see that. And it somehow just got like terribly light in here for some reason. Oh yeah, ATC does be crappy sometimes. But other than that, welcome to Brazil. In not flying Delta. We're actually not flying Delta, surprisingly. We fly Delta all the time, but this time we're actually not flying Delta. Delta is my favorite airline. Delta is my airline I will be flying for when I get older. So welcome to Brazil. Come up here. You will file. We'll just say yes so we can review it. I'll say the add-on manager. I'll need to go back and look at that. Yeah, let me see what they said. Let's see. Hired me yesterday. He was at London Gatwick. And he had permission to taxi, and they gave it to you. Okay. Then I gave you a ground handoff on your comm. Okay, so let me get this straight. So you said you went to London Gatwick, okay, and you asked for permission to taxi. I assume from ground. Gave you permission to taxi. So your taxi wrong with 26 left, and he said your call sign. Go to Unicom on 122.8. You probably said go to Unicom on 122.8, and you switched. Okay, so then you were waiting on runway 26 left for clearance, but you switched back. Yeah, alright, so Bug, so if they switch you off to a different controller, like, or Unicom, they switch you off, that does not mean you have to contact them back. That means all you have to do is state your intentions on Unicom. So for example, how I said here, I said SPGR traffic, section 189 left for departure. That you would have set that to the ground frequency. Ground frequency would have said, okay, blah blah blah. And then after you switch over to ground, and you were, if you were at the whole short line of the runway, then you would type in SPGR traffic, wherever traffic you're at, and say you're taking off runway 9 left. You do not have to contact him back if he switched you off on frequency, because what you probably did was you probably were just waiting on 26 left, waiting for takeoff clearance. But Unicom is a frequency controlled by pilots, so pilots control their own frequency. So all you had to do was say you're taking off from 126 left. You didn't have to contact him back. He probably got mad at you for contacting him back because one, he was probably busy because London Gatwick's a very busy place, or two, you were holding up traffic probably. That's probably why. Yeah, you were just holding up traffic, and that's probably yelled at you. So next time, if there's not a tower frequency, approach frequency, or a center frequency online, and there is a ground frequency, ground will only tell you how to taxi to the runway, and they'll switch you off to Unicom, and you'll say you're taking off on 26 left, and then you take off by yourself. For the remainder of the flight, you're by yourself. That's what it is. Well, I might be talking about the wrong place, London Gatwick, or London, the actual London, might be. Well, anyways, I might be able to do a flight later on today. If I can't, then I can't. I apologize if I can't. Oh, you see this too? All this water textures. I don't know why it does it. Got to figure out why. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the flight. I hope you guys have subbed. Hope you guys appreciated the flight. Thank you, Mr. Airplane guy. Airplane, yeah. I think that was his username. For subscribing. I said it on approach, and I hope to see you again on a future flight. And our next flight should probably be in a 737 as well, since they mostly fly 737s here. But if not, thank you guys again, and I'll see you guys again pretty soon.